In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to export a timeline in Microsoft Project. By the end, you'll know the simplest, most reliable ways to get your project timeline out as an image you can drop into slides, documents, or emails. A quick note up front. The timeline is treated as a visual snapshot, not raw data, so you won't be exporting a spreadsheet from this view. Think of it like taking a clean picture of your schedule. Start by making sure you can see the timeline at the top of your project. Click once directly on that bar to activate the timeline tools. When it's selected, go to the Format tab. There, choose Copy Timeline. You'll see size options that control how big and detailed your image will be. For email, gives you a compact image that's light and easy to send. For presentation, creates a medium-sized image that looks great on slides. Full size captures the largest, most detailed version for maximum clarity. Pick the size that matches where you'll use it. Once copied, paste the timeline wherever you need it. Drop it right into PowerPoint if you're building a slide deck, into Word for a report, or into an email to share with your team. If you plan to save it as an image file, paste it into Paint or another image editor. Because it's a picture, you can resize it in your destination app and keep the formatting consistent. If the timeline looks cramped in your paste, try choosing a larger size back in Project and copying again for more detail. If you specifically want a PNG or JPG file, use the same copy timeline step, then open Paint or your preferred image editor and press Ctrl+V to paste. Go to File, choose Save As, and pick PNG or JPG. PNG is usually best for crisp lines and text. JPG is smaller but can introduce slight compression. Name your file, choose a location, and save. You now have a clean image of your timeline ready to share, upload, or archive. A few important clarifications. You can't export the timeline view directly to Excel or PDF from here because the timeline is a visual, not a data table. If you need the underlying schedule data for analysis, go to File, Export, and choose Excel instead. That's a separate workflow from the timeline export. For visuals, stick with Copy Timeline and Paste. For data, use the Excel export route. That's it. Simple, flexible, and presentation ready.